Whether we believe in our capacity for self-government or whether we abandon the American Revolution and confess that a little intellectual elite in a far distant capital can plan our lives for us better than we can plan them ourselves.
What is the difference between a Democrat and a socialist? The greatest crisis today is not the Middle East, it's not Iraq, it's Syria, but it's climate change.
Yeah. All the people don't have freedom, all the people don't have justice, and all the people don't have power, so that means none of us do.
The big government lovers painted a picture of doom and gloom in 2011.
The future must not belong to those who slander the Prophet of Islam.
We see it in the STEM program. You know, people have talked about this STEM program being such a great deal.
Welcome to the Abolitionists Roundtable, your all-access pass to the 2016 Black Conservative Revolution. Join the conversation at 734-822-1600. Now, here are your hosts, Del Marsh, Phil Stargell, and Janice Daniels.
Well, good morning. Thank you for joining the Abolitionist Roundtable. Greetings. This is your host, Del Marsh. I have Phil Stargell and Mayor Janice Daniels in the studio this morning. We're going to have an awesome radio show. This morning, I want to first say Happy Mother's Day. This is Mother's Day weekend. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Without you, without a mother, there could be no Del Marsh, Phil Stargell, Mayor Janice Daniels. It could not be any of us at all. So I want to say thank you to all the mothers out there. Before I get into the show, we got a couple of announcements. We got some things we want to do. Next month, Milt has something that he's been working on. It's just awesome. It's called National Heterosexual and Appreciation Month, and I would like for you I'd like for you also to join us next month in celebrating this great, awesome event called National Heterosexual Recognition Month. We're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate life. We're going to celebrate God's plan. Milt came up with just an awesome flyer for this right here, and so we're going to talk about it a little bit more. Matter of fact, at the beginning of the break, coming into the break, we're going to hear a little bit from Milt. Also on this subject, he asked me if he can share with our audience. But here, I'd like to read from Genesis 2:18. This is from the King James Version. It says, "And God said, it is good for it is good that man should not be alone." I can tell you personally that it is good that I'm not alone. Phil, I don't know about you. Do you feel it's good for you not to be alone?
Very much so.
All right. Go ahead.
But I do feel a little bit that I'm a father, mm-hmm. and I don't get the equal treatment on Father's Day that mothers get. So, I
am with you.
I might have to decide to look more closely at joining the Democrat Party and leaving the Republican Party,
well,
because they're not stressing equality of
That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. One thing it's about free will.
And not being able to witness the joys of motherhood, you see, only fatherhood. So it's not equal.
All right.
So
you do sound like a Democrat. What happened to you?
Hey, whatever. And he said it's good for men. It's good for men. It's not good for man to be alone. That I will make him a helper, compatible for him. And God, out of the ground, the Lord formed the beast of the field and the beast of the air and everything, and he let Adam name all these things. But then it says also, and the Lord caused a deep sleep over Adam, and he fell asleep. And he took a rib from Adam and placed that in a woman, and then the Lord, which the Lord has taken. God, whoa, okay, hold on, then the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, he made into woman and brought her before man. Now, it's also said that when Adam seen woman, now he let Adam name all the beasts of the field, the beasts of the air, and when Adam seen what God had made for him from his rib, and Adam, he named woman, and he said, this is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called, whoa, man. Because when Adam seen, if Adam woke up from this deep sleep and seen another Adam, I don't believe he would have said, whoa, ho, ho, man. But when he seen this beautiful species that God had made for him, made compatible for him, this is when Adam gave her a name, and today we call her woman, but it was, whoa, man, is she awesome. And so today, mothers and women, I want to say today that you are, whoa, man, you are awesome. So, and so we appreciate you. But anyway,
we're not equal.
Oh boy, thank God. And you know what, Phil, thank God that he didn't make another Adam. Because I don't think that I would, if I was Adam and I would have woke up from this deep sleep, I don't think I could have said, whoa.
Yeah,
I could have just said, man.
He'd have said Steve.
Steve.
I just wonder, Del, why God gave women such high-pitched voices and such an insatiable love of chocolate. That's the only problem I have.
But the difference is that equality thing don't ride when it comes to the relationship between a man and a woman.
Yeah, I appreciate my wife. My wife still has a lot of those traditions. Man, I have my youngest daughter, my oldest daughter. They all still believe in those traditions. My youngest daughter will not get out the car until I open the door for her. She will stand at the door until her dad opened the door for her. So. And these are some of the things that she watched my wife do. And so my daughter, and she's only 7 years old, she modeled these some of those examples. But anyway, folks, we had a busy week this week. Did we have a busy week? I think that Phil has a lot to share with you too. Coming in and just sitting in the studio preparing for the show this morning, boy, Phil had a whole lot on his heart. He had a lot. So we looking forward to hearing from Phil and looking forward to hearing from the mayor. On the other side of the break, we had somebody call in last week and ask the mayor a very insulting question. Ask the mayor, when you go in the bathroom, don't you lock the stall? Why is it that you should be offended by some man dressed in a dress with a beard coming in the restroom with you? I found that very insulting.
Yes.
On this great woman right here, great woman of God, the Mayor Janice Daniels. Not only is it the mayor that's in that restroom, that this bearded guy that's trying to walk her in some high-heeled shoes. It's young girls that's standing at that faucet, washing their hands, looking up at this fool, asking, what in the world? I know God did not make this guy in his image right here.
Well, this is it goes back to privacy. We've just thrown that out the door. I mean, nobody, nothing is more private than the restroom, the bathroom.
Very private. It is.
And for what happened to the idea of privacy? the expectation of privacy, because again, we have a very bold new from the point that they started calling people transgender until now. It's only been maybe 3 to 5 years.
You see how fast the culture is moving?
The culture is moving way ahead of the curve because we don't, again, like I was trying to explain.
And it's not doing this on its own. The news media, the newspapers, they're trying to shape
They're pushing
the
something, but they don't know exactly what the motives of the transgender is.
There is no end to this right here.
Well, you know what the truth is that the Michigan Department of Education has taken a long stance on this, and in fact, our educational establishments are the reason why we're having this problem right now, because they have perverted a whole generation's idea of what human sexuality is, and what it means to be a man and what it means to be a woman. And now they have an actual paper called the State Board of Education Draft Statement and Guidance on Safe and Supportive Learning Environments for Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, and Questioning Students. And they give all these definitions about what these things mean. What does questioning mean?
Somebody,
you know what? Here, let me just say, hold on to that, because on the other side of the show, we have I talked to him myself personally, and so we have Abraham Hamilton from the he's from the public, he's a public policy analyst with the American Family Association. The American Family Association is the ones is one of the groups that, well, is the group that had got more than 1.2 million signatures, 1.2 million signatures, letting Target know that the people would not stand for them putting their children, putting women. I mean, we celebrating this weekend. This is a weekend that we celebrate motherhood, we celebrate women, and so the people let Target know, and so we're going to talk about that on the other side of the break, because I'm going to tell you something. I pull up a whole lot of stuff that Target, now Target has had problems with people perversion in their bathroom.
Exactly right.
Right.